What's up, guys? So we're doing a bit of bodywork outside, and I wanted to talk about the last two Dewalt tools that I'll probably ever own. One of them being this. This has been ever reliable. It's a Dewalt D26453XE variable speed random orbital sander. It's 125mm, around 150mm discs, whatever. Sanding a bonnet. This is running off the solar. Sanded a whole house full of weatherboards. So sanded numerous house lots of plaster when my dad borrowed it. I was doing heaps of plaster work with it. I blew more plaster dust out of it than I'd like to care to mention. The only thing that's really happened is the switches, little rubber boots, split. It's variable speed, and like you imagine the dust that the thing's ingested. I paid way too much for it when it came out, but like just an absolute trooper of a tool. I guarantee that a cheap one wouldn't have survived the hours this one's been through. It's got a huge long cord, which is awesome as well, and just it works awesome. It was like $330, but I'm pretty sure I bought this in about 2008, so it's like a 10-year long-term snapshot for you. The dust that it would have ingested would just be insane. It's done a good job. 330 watt is what it's rated at. Whether it uses anywhere near that or higher than that, I don't know. I've never bothered to test. But that'll be the last sander that I ever buy from Dewalt. It's just kind of like a changing of the times. Years ago I had a 36 volt Dewalt kit, and that was awesome. LiPo batteries, some of the first in the market. Huge, high powered, really strong and tough gear. Not a fan of DeWalt's newer stuff. I've got a few mates that are builders that use it and they reckon it's alright still. But definitely more of a fan of my Milwaukee gear. Now the other one, I bought this from a scrapyard because it was dead. One of the brushes was caught up and it wasn't contacting anymore. It still works. It lived outside before it went to the scrapyard. It lives outside now. It doesn't seem to affect it in any way. Still works, still chops. Give it a hit with a bit of WD-40 every now and again. It's all sweet, it keeps going. Really simple, really strong, basic, not super powerful. But we had one of these in a metal sales yard I worked at years ago. And in a year we only killed 3 of them. That just got lent on day in, day out. Anything that would fit in there would get cut by it. Just insane, like absolutely insane. They would use it until smoke poured out of it. Exact same model as this. So this is the DW871 XE. It's 2400 watt DropSaw. Good open capacity. And I use this normally for pipe and stainless and stuff like that that's needs to be clamped. Everything else I normally use a 4 or 5 inch, normally cordless angle grinder. I bought it for $20 at the scrapyard. Broken. Flicked the brush back where it's meant to be. Haven't touched it since. Trooper of a tool. These older Dewalt tools like this, if you see them at a garage sale or something like that, nice and cheap, I'd recommend grabbing them. As for the new cordless lineup, I probably wouldn't bother. But if you see one of these chilling in a chuck out bin or at a pawn shop, cash converters, whatever, I'd say grab it. Because they certainly stood the test of time, these ones. Like I say, the dust this one's eaten, and God knows what its previous life was before I got that one. It could have actually been from the company I used to work for, because that's what they exclusively used to use. If you can see the wear on the deck where stuff's been dragged through it, like all the coating's gone. Awesome bit of kit. No idea what the DropSaw cost new. This will continue to sand stuff cheap. I like using my air sander a lot more, but for jobs like this one where I'm just roughing the surface back on a bonnet before we do some filling and stuff like that, and sanding filler, this thing you can't go past. It'll run on a small inverter and a battery, so it's just like having a cordless one. So I can't yet justify buying the Milwaukee or AEG cordless one. I've got both systems now. If I can justify buying one for a set purpose, I probably will, but while this is alive and my Ryobi plug-in one's alive, I've got a Ryobi one as well. And we'll mention that another time. Yeah, I'm going to stick with them. Thanks for watching. Just a bit of insight for you guys out there in the field playing with your tools. Subscribe buttons, more videos, links to all kinds of stuff in the description. Thanks guys, catch you on the next vid.